Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I hope you are having a fantastic day so far. My day is going pretty good. I've just chilled with the kids all day. We raked up some leaves and did some chores really and just had a nice relaxing morning. They are off school until tomorrow really, so I've had a really good week just chilling with the kids and hanging out with them. I love doing stuff like that. Anyway, today we are reacting to 5 natural wonders of Kentucky, and this is a request from Richard who emailed me this morning. Thank you very much, Richard. I always appreciate all the emails I get, so thank you very much. And I'm quite looking forward to this because I've been subscribed to a guy from Kentucky for quite a while now. His name's Kendall Gray, and I just find his videos awesome. He lives the sort of lifestyle I'd love to live. They got like a little farm. He does a lot of hunting, fishing, and yeah, just all the good things in life. So I'm really looking forward to this video. But before we get into today's video, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you're feeling extra frisky, you may as well give the video a like as well. I do have a Buy Me a Coffee page and a Patreon page linked down in the description if you want to help support the channel. Please feel no obligation to do so. And without further ado, let's check out the 5 natural wonders of Kentucky.
Kentucky is a beautiful state. The most beautiful state in the country, if you ask me.
Oh,
in this
I was
video,
going to say bold
we're
claim.
going to talk about 5 natural wonders of Kentucky.
I love
5
the
things
accent.
that make Kentucky beautiful. But first, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like, and share this video. To start out, we're going to list these in an order. These are not rankings or anything official, just our opinion on some of the best places that represent Kentucky's natural beauty. There's a good chance we are going to leave out some great Kentucky natural wonders. The 5th natural wonder of Kentucky is the Cumberland Gap. Formed
Never heard of
millions
it.
years ago when the Appalachian Mountains were formed. The gap sits at an elevation of 1,631 feet and is part of the Cumberland Mountains. Located in the southeastern part of Kentucky, the gap was one of the great crossings into Kentucky. It was used by Native Americans for thousands of years before the European explorers touched foot on North America. Many early explorers, like Thomas Walker and Daniel Boone, used the gap to form trails that would eventually be used as a highway to Kentucky and the West. When visiting the Cumberland Gap, you can stand in 3 states at once: Kentucky, Virginia, and Tennessee. You can walk numerous trails that stretch over 14,000 acres of wilderness. You can visit the Cumberland Gap National Park and hike, camp, and go caving.
He's not doing it any favors without putting any like real imagery on there, is he? I mean, it sounds awesome. I'll have to go away and Google it and have a look at what it looks like in not a black and white drawing, but I will Google it.
The park is located in and around Bell County, Kentucky. Most of all, enjoy some of the natural beauty of Kentucky. With all that being said, this is why the Cumberland Gap is on our list. Moving on to our 4th natural wonder.
Haven't heard of that either.
Standing at 4,145 feet is Black Mountain, the highest point in the Commonwealth. Located in Harlan County, Kentucky, just east of Lynch, Black Mountain gives a view of the natural beauty of Kentucky. It is 500 feet taller than any other mountain in Kentucky. Black Mountain is also known as Caterin Mountain. The song lyrics from You'll Never Leave Harlan Alive refers to the mountain. My granddad's dad walked down Caterin's Mountain. We're unsure where the name Caterin comes from.
It is beautiful, eh? I can imagine what it looks like in the autumn time, or fall as you call it in America, with all the leaves starting to turn, which is what we've got at the moment actually. We drove to Garen's hockey game last weekend and we had to go through the mountains, and I wanted to film, but I wasn't feeling all that great. I don't know, that dizzy thing. I wanted to film some of the awesome scenery because it is. When the leaves in that change color, it is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I hate the cold, but it is beautiful. I can't deny it.
Or where the name Caterin comes from. When exploring Black Mountain, you can hike to the summit or drive. The Black Mountain Ridge Road is the highest road.
Hey, you gotta hike. Don't drive.
It is very dangerous to drive on. It was owned by a coal company for a long period, but it is now owned by the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Of course, being the highest point in Kentucky puts Black Mountain on our list. Our 3rd natural wonder of Kentucky is Natural Bridge, part of the Red River Gorge and surrounded by the Daniel Boone National Park.
That looks man-made.
Natural Bridge gives you...
Holy smokes! That looks like almost like a Roman... What are they called? Aqueduct. Look, that is freaking awesome. I thought that was man-made.
Of Kentucky's natural beauty. The arch is 75 feet long and 65 feet high. The arch was formed from millions of years of natural weathering. Natural Bridge is surrounded by 20 miles of trails for all types of hikers.
I'm not pulling faces because of my back or anything this time. I've mentioned that I've started trying to work out and do some gym again, and I did my legs yesterday, and I can hardly walk up the stairs today. I am in absolute agony. I'm ashamed about how unfit I am.
Lover's Leap and Fat Man Squeeze are some favorite spots.
Oh, you can go on
The
it.
park was originally a private tourist attraction and was founded in 1895. The land was given to the Kentucky State Park Commission in 1926. The land was dedicated to the Nature Preserve in 1981. Natural Bridge is located in Powell County and is a great place to visit and is a true unique Kentucky beauty. That's why it's on our list. Our second natural
I love a
beauty
waterfall.
is unique to the world because it offers something that you can only find
Cumberland
in one other
Fall.
place on the planet, and that's the Cumberland Falls. The Cumberland Falls stands at 68 feet high. The falls is the largest waterfall in Kentucky. The falls also produces a moonbow. At night, the light of the moon shines
what, a
on the
moonbow?
base of the waterfall. It is the only waterfall in Kentucky that produces a moonbow. It's actually the only waterfall
Never heard
in
of a
America
moonbow.
that produces a moonbow. And to make it even more unique, there are only 2 waterfalls in the entire world that produce a moonbow. The Cumberland Falls in Kentucky and Victoria Falls on the Zambia-Zimbabwe border in Africa. The Cumberland Falls also has some nicknames: Little Niagara and the Niagara of the South, and the Great Falls. The Cumberland River feeds the falls and is located in McCreary and Whitley counties. The falls are part of the Cumberland Falls State Resort Park. Like the other national wonders on this list, the falls were formed way before colonists arrived. The falls also have had many owners until 1933, when it was given
How
to
can you
Colony
own a
Kentucky.
falls?
First on our list of natural wonders of
Caves.
Kentucky is the large.
Caves freak me out. We've got a lot of caves that you can go into here in Slovakia, and I've been to a few of them. It's when they start getting narrower that it gets to me. Like, I was watching a video, someone actually sent me a video, a little clip, it wasn't long enough to do a reaction on, about this guy going in a cave, and he is like having to fold himself in half this way to get through these little tunnels, and it freaks the hell out of me because you couldn't catch me in one of those things. There's no way.
First on our
But
list
something like that.
of natural wonders of Kentucky is the largest cave system in the world,
Hmm.
Mammoth Cave.
In the world.
Mammoth Cave has 350 miles of cave tunnels. It would take someone 117 hours to walk 350
Holy
miles
crap.
on flat land. The Mammoth Cave National Park is located in Edmonson, Hart, and Barron counties. There is so much history in Mammoth Cave that we can't do it justice in this one video. The park became a national park on July 1st, 1941.
That's a
Mammoth
World
Cave
Heritage.
has 5,000 years of human history. Native American remains were found in the cave and evidence that date pre-Columbian, before Columbus. It is said that John Hutchin, or his brother Francis Hutchin, discovered the cave while hunting in 1797. When visiting the Mammoth Cave, you can take guided tours throughout many of the caves. The levels of experience vary as well. It truly is a Kentucky natural wonder, and honestly, it is one of the must-see natural wonders of the world too. So there you have it, 5 natural wonders of Kentucky: Cumberland Gap, Black Mountain, Natural Bridge, Cumberland Falls, and Mammoth Cave. If you need 5 good things to do in Kentucky, here you go. If you need 5 reasons to visit Kentucky, here you go.
I'm sure there's more reasons to visit Kentucky, isn't there? I mean, it does look beautiful, and like I say, the guy that I subscribe to, Kendall Gray, some of the places he goes around Kentucky look beautiful. Even just on his land, it just looks so scenic and lovely. So yeah, I mean, I'd never heard of any of those, so I'm pretty glad I watched that. Thank you very much, Richard. I really do appreciate it, mate. Excuse me. We'll be Googling some of those places to see some better imagery in that, because like I say, when we come to the States, I want to come next year. That would be ideal, but if I'm going to be honest with you guys and honest with myself, I do not think we'll be able to afford it next year. It is going to be so expensive. And because it's a once in a lifetime kind of trip, I'd like to come for at least a month, 3 weeks to a month, just so we can explore and see as much of it as possible. I am still going to try for next month, but videos like this make it more and more difficult in a sense, because there's so many different places I want to see, and I know from the planning and stuff we've been trying to put into it, the actual spaces between places is crazy. It looks tiny on a map, and then you put it and it's freaking huge. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the last minute waffle. I don't know what the hell I was going on about then, but I'm just trying to, my mind's always racing. The cogs are always turning about our trip over there, so I am always thinking about it. I'm hoping we can do it next year, but realistically, I don't know if we can. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. It is halfway through the week. We're nearly there. Anyway, see you in the next video. Peace.